everything you feel. Can't hide the truth in your eyes, baby, you know it's real. But I can't tell you what to do with your heart.
Things like this, yeah, yeah. I love things like this. It's here, here comes the sun, yeah.
You are everything that I need and was why I love it, I love it. You, my heart, need to say that I will baby. I never let you go.
Not all the way there.
Hello. Hello, and welcome to Talent Tuesdays. We apologize, we really do, for being late. You are live. I hear somebody. Who do I hear in my mic in my headphones?
I don't know.
Our
I
team.
can't hear you that well.
You can't hear me?
I hear you that well.
Hey, well, let's find out in the chat. Can you guys hear me? How is the sound? Can you hear me? My mic sounds nice. Check one. My mic sounds nice. Check two. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm getting a yes from our Quantized team.
Oh, you guys can hear us well?
They can
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
me
yeah.
well.
Okay, good. Well,
All right.
it doesn't matter that you can't hear yourself then. I was under the impression that you could hear yourself, but no.
You'd
worry
think a
about it.
DJ would know about these things. Anyway, welcome. You are live. This is seriously live. This is our second Talent Tuesdays demo submission review. And so for those that have not joined us, let me just explain what we're going to do here. If you don't know me, I'm Kelly. I'm his boss. That's DJ Spen. I'm his boss.
Better half.
I'm his boss. And this is Quantized Recordings. And can they see all the team? Let's put the team on the screen.
Yeah. Here.
Okay, so we have some of our team on with us. We have Candace McKenzie, head of A&R. We have
There you go.
we have Tommy Davis, our co-founder, our just a little bit of everything. Everybody knows Tommy.
Yes,
We
they
have-
do. They all know.
They all know Tommy.
If you don't know,
Now
you
you know. We have who else do we have? We have Mike Freak. He's a producer here at Quantize, and we have Adam Rennert, who is our Mixcloud curator.
So just for my knowledge and
How
for
is
the
he jumping
people
in
out
when
there,
I'm supposed
I'm
to
just
be
saying
talking?
for the people out there that want to know, is it Rennert or Reinhardt?
It's
or
Rennert.
Kelly, it's Reinhardt.
It's Reinhardt.
It's Reinhardt. Come
I
on.
thought you were British. I thought you were
Come on
British.
now.
British people never say like heart.
I didn't want to
British people
correct
say-
you live on
you
air,
thought-
but
you
you know
thought I
what I
would-
mean.
You thought I would be offended as much as I tell you how I feel about you.
No, yeah.
You can always tell Kelly how
Yeah.
you really feel.
I didn't dare.
We
Spen
have
did it for
Adam Reinhardt.
Never
there
ever
you go.
do it, even though she says
Yes.
don't.
We have Adam Reinhardt. I'm American. I'm so happy to say Reinhardt. So anyway, we're gonna stop kidding around. Welcome, and let me just set some ground rules, and I'm gonna put on my mother voice. We are not here to tear down anyone. We're not here to make anyone feel bad. Producers are out here in their bedrooms, in their living rooms, in their basement studios, making music and hoping that some record label will release it. And so they've sent us their demos, and we're going to listen to them. Some of
All
them.
right, if we can get them working for
Oh,
some
Lord.
reason. For some reason, my USB is not reading
Okay,
the files.
well, he's
of
gonna.
course.
He's gonna. Right.
Right. What else?
But
is
we're
new?
going to listen to the demos, and
yeah, we
we're
have some.
going to.
I
DJ
think we're
Spen,
good.
could you be quiet, please?
Yes, ma'am.
We are going to listen, and we're going to see if we think these songs are a good fit for Quantize. Now, maybe you like it, but it may not be a good fit. Maybe I don't like it, but they may say it is a good fit for the label. So it's not really about your personal preference in music. It's about, is the song technically good for our label? So in a few minutes, we're gonna get into some of this. And while I'm talking, while he's figuring this stuff out, I mean, you would think a person that's been a DJ for like 3 decades would figure this out real quickly, but
This is a whole nother thing, and you know it.
Okay.
You're just trying to put me on the spot to do it, but that's okay.
you got this. I believe
Yeah,
you.
I mean, eventually I'll have it.
Okay, you got it. All right. So what we've done is we've asked people to just be brave, and they know that we're going to be commenting and talking about their music. And if you're a music person, you know that music is really personal, not only to the people who love it, but of course to the people who create it. So let's not tear down anyone's music. I know Tommy is really, really concerned about that. We don't want to crush anyone's soul or their spirit, okay? We just want to say,
Right.
like, maybe go back and get a real musician instead of doing all that, whatever you did. We just, and we want to say maybe, the vocals aren't very strong. You may need some help in the audio engineering department, or your singer, your vocalist, might need some vocal coaching or some additional background vocals, whatever we say. But we want it to be constructive. And yes, it will be funny because it's quantized and we like to have fun. But again, we're not tearing down anybody, because I will get you banned from our chats.
Oh no.
So, are we ready, DJ Spen? Will you
Will
be playing any music today other than the...
Maybe. I'm not sure.
He may play a few songs.
Yeah,
It would
I
be
need
nice
to,
hear. So while he's working on that, let me just tell you that
going to be working.
last
I'm
time
going
we
to tell
did
people
this,
now.
last month, I think we had about 15 submissions. We didn't agree on any of them. Mike Freak came back and said, we said no to some and we should change our minds. And so we're going to really, really listen. We're going to take the time and give these producers the time that they deserve. They could have sent their music anywhere. They probably did send their music somewhere else. But they want their music to be released on Quantize, so we're going to give them a chance. All right, so
All right,
how are we doing?
What did we have? What do you have on your list first? You have Love is the...
We're not going to say any names. So
I can't even say the name of the track?
Yeah, you can say the name. The first initial is MK.
All right.
I'm going to sit in the DJ Spen chair. This is where the magic happens. Okay.
I'm just trying to make sure I play the right thing
Our
at
first
the right
submission
time.
is called Love is the Message. I'm going
Right.
to pop in the chat and see where all my friends are.
Right. Okay, so without further
Love is the
ado,
message.
right.
This better not be the Love is a Message, because we just did that. If this is your
You know
song,
what?
if this is the Love is a Message, I'm giving you shout out already, because we just released Love is a Message, right?
Well,
Four.
I mean, we did.
Maybe 4 of them.
Right, we've done
Like a
some
whole bunch of them, the remixes.
We've done some different variations of Love is the Message. But yeah, there you go. All right. So first track is Love is the Message. Got it. Can everybody hear everything okay?
A little louder.
A little louder, they said.
Bring up the audio.
Perfect.
Is the answer.
Turn it up some more. Turn up the audio some more.
Message.
How's that sound?
Is the key.
Much better.
You and me. Is the answer. Is the message. Is the key. You and me. Love is the answer. Love is the key. Love is the message for you and me. Love is the answer. Love is the key. Love is the message for you and me. Love is the answer. Love is the key. Love is the message for you and me. Love is the message for you and me. Love is the answer. Love is the key. message for you and me. Love is the answer. Love is the key. Love is the message for you and me. Love is the message. Love is the message. Love is the message. Love is the message for you and me.
So I guess we can kind of talk while the track is playing a bit. What do you guys think?
We've got a poll going on Twitch.
Love is the answer. Love is the key. Love is the message for you and me. Love is the answer. Love is the key. Love is the message for you and me. Love is the answer. Love is the key. Love is the message for you and me. Love is the message for you and me. Love is the answer.
I'm listening to that.
Love is the key. Love is the message.
Okay, so what does everybody think? Who do we start with?
Let's start with Adam. This is his first time.
Oh, come on.
Yep, you go out, buddy. What do you
Come
think?
on. I think it's quite a solid deep house groover. Anything that I could.
His microphone, we can't hear. I can't hear him.
Can you hear?
I can hear him. Can everyone hear Adam?
Can you hear
No.
me?
I
We
can't.
can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't.
No.
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, talk.
It's quite a solid deep house groover, as I would call it. It's quite simple, but it's got a good groove to it. The only thing is, I love vocal stuff, so to sort of constructively, I think the vocal could be better. But for the genre it is for me, I think it's pretty solid.
All right, Candace, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm with Adam. I think it's a real solid track. It's got a nice vibe, really great for unquantized. Also agree with Adam with the vocals as well. I think the vocals, yeah, it sounds, I don't know, they could be sung better, I suppose. I don't know if it's just a sample that they've used, but it's not a bad track. And yeah, I think it's pretty decent.
Kelly, what do you think?
I like it. I like it. It's not my normal. I like it.
Okay.
I think this is geared more for like younger, people.
No, he didn't.
What?
Wait, why did Mike say right after I spoke, he said this is geared for more younger people?
So,
Oh.
Mike Freak.
so,
Wow.
so I always think like
That's very ageist, Mike.
Yes, it was very ageist.
Ages?
So you mean when you say
no.
when you say younger, Mike, do you
You'll-
mean tell us what you mean?
Because you have to think of like, certain demographics. Like, who are the people that are going to listen to this? Is it those people who've been listening to house music for, a certain amount of time, or for people who have like just discovered house music just, last couple of years? So that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about age here. I'm talking about more of like, people's maturity towards the genre itself.
Yeah.
So this is more far-reaching to more like younger audiences who are just like getting used to house music. I guess that's what I meant by that.
We're gonna
I'm
do
not
it.
talking about age like the number, when you were born. No.
Okay. Well, let's look at some of the.
I don't know. That's just how I look at it.
Okay. Let's look at some of the comments from. There were some interesting comments from Twitch. Let me see. Oh, Damon Ramsey. This is a good person to. Damon.
Yeah.
Damon
Make sure you
says,
check out. Make sure you check out his new record, "I Found Love" with Cherie Hicks. It's really dope, doing well on track. So
Yeah, that's a good one.
make sure you check that.
Damon, I think Damon liked it, but let me go back. Damon, what are you saying here? He says it's a good tune. Who's DJ? We got some new people. I don't know who this is. Says they don't love the vocal. Oh, that's okay. But on Twitch, we did a little poll, and we had about 90% on Twitch saying they love it. That we should take it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That being said, I actually like it for what it is. I think that it's well produced. It sounds good. Creatively, even with the approach, which is, I think, kind of a big room, big sound system approach. I think that the record is well done. The vocal is relatively average. I mean, "Love is the message" is "Love is the message." It's been done, but again, I would love to have a record like this on Unquantized. I think it would do real well.
We got some folks on Mixcloud liking it. Michael
Yeah,
Fly,
I
thanks for the
definitely like
feedback, Mike. We've got Cookie Faye. Her name is Cookie Faye the Bush. I love that username, but she loves
Why
it,
don't you sit?
or he loves it. So, you want me to sit down?
Yes,
Okay.
so that now I can be on the screen a little bit.
Oh, you come on in the screen with me. All right. Well, we are going to. We're going to take this one.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So good job. It's well produced, and
You sit.
I think that it can do. I can't do. I have to go
Okay.
back and forth and back.
All right.
My name's DJ Spen. I take no slack.
Okay.
That's right, y'all. Yes, y'all. Okay, next song is called "The Song."
All right. We have two songs from this artist.
Yes, we do.
Who we'll call TJ. We have the song and we have Your Heart.
Right.
We have a song called Your
right.
Heart.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Mhm.
All right. So here is the song. Let's see,
The
hopefully
song.
we can get it to play. It's really low. Hang on, everybody. See what I did wrong here.
You want to go to the next one?
I can hear it, but it's very,
It's
very
very
low, and
low.
I can't really
It's
jack
very
it up
low?
too high. Hold on, everybody. Nah, nothing I'm doing. It's really low. So let's move on to something.
Can you check their second song to see or the same?
It may be a problem with me. Can we go to a song called "On the Way"?
Yes,
please?
we can skip. Let me just tell
Let's-
the contact.
Oh, and I think that's right. So let's move to a song called "On the Way."
All right, so that's number 4, just for the Quantize fam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll use the initials LTC, On the Way, and this person has 2 tracks, one called On the Way Up and one called Worthy. If this is Gospel House, you better come with it.
All right.
LTC.
Silent Tuesdays on the DJ Spen Twitch and Mixcloud, and we're on Facebook too. Woohoo!
And YouTube as well.
Sorry.
Whatever that was.
That's not it.
Stealing it. All right.
Sorry. This is On the Way.
Najua umevunjwa ukashusha ukagive up ukacheza ukateswa ukalose hope. Ona sasa wewe ni hopeless romantic, mapenzi nafanya upanic, ulipenda mapema ukawa side, instead unani ukatake pride, ukapush forward ukawa bored, ukaona haiwezi, ukadhani love pia haiwezi, ukaanza kuumiza hadi waliokupenda enyewe.
I'm the way.
wacha kunyima roho haki yake. Penda.
All right, and that is On the Way Up. Let's see what everybody has to say.
Let's start with Tommy.
Thomas?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
I liked it. I liked it. I liked it because it had the possibility of remixes of, where we at Quantize can have a lot of producers that would easily fall, that we could expand on it. The lead was kind of pulled down. It sounded like they wasn't secure with the lead that was singing on top of the backgrounds. But all in all, the kind of bouncy islandy, it might be difficult for us to put it in a genre because while it seemingly like Afro, it is really kind of soulful in the middle. So I would give it. Do you want a number scale?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us what you think.
8.
Right.
I knew someone was gonna say 8.
Okay. Mike, go ahead since you're talking.
No, I was just reading Tom's mind. I knew he was gonna say 8.
Did
It's
you
a
know
good,
that?
it's a good unquantized track. It has a lot of potential. Like remixes, I can see this, being remixed and
Right.
doing real well.
Yeah. Since you're sitting there, let's hear
What?
DJ.
Want to hear what I have to say?
DJ Biscuit is in the chat.
Bisquick.
Let's hear what Biscuit.
Yeah, let's hear what Biscuit has to. Let's see what he says. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. While he's typing in the chat,
Right.
let's hear what you think.
Honestly, I think that's a record we should take because we're going to take that record and remix it from here to the cows come home. I mean, it literally reminds me of the Sister Pearl record that we did a while ago. Move your body, I tell it. Everybody wind your ways. Move your body. So it reminds me of that. I honestly think that it has great remix potential.
A lot.
And
Yeah.
Biscuit
says it has potential. It needs a little finesse.
yeah.
But he said yes, he would take it.
Yeah. So I think it's a taker. What do you think, Candace? Since what do they speak? Are they trying to do patois on that record?
Yeah. What language? Does anybody know what language?
I thought they were speaking. I don't know, it's only French or something, but I really like it. I think also in these unpredictable times, we need to be putting out songs that just have like a positive, encouraging, inspirational vibe, to help people's spirits because it's, times are not great right now and people need to be hearing some good vibes. Also, I thought it was nicely produced and it has a good groove as well. So it's definitely one for me.
Yeah. From the production standpoint, I think it sounds like it needs to be developed a bit. But it's what a good demo to me really is. It's a good song. It's a good direction. Like Candace said, it's uplifting. So, yeah, there you go. Adam, you're last this time, but let's hear what you got to say, you Northern Englander.
I've been called worse, Ben. I've been called worse. Trust me. Just tonight. I think it was. Is it Afro? Is it soulful? But do you know what? It doesn't matter because it was just a nice groove.
Yeah.
I felt like I was sat on a beach somewhere. It's like -12 here, I think. But I felt I was like sat on a beach somewhere. It needs tightening up, but it's good. It just makes you smile. It's a happy song.
Yeah, it's a great record.
You wanna know what
All
the
right,
chat
great
says?
feedback. What? Who has to say?
Do you want to know what the chat says?
Yeah, let's see what the chat
All right.
says.
On Twitch, everyone liked it.
Yep.
We got about a 76% yes, and we have the most interesting names on Mixcloud because Dusty Fingers. Hello.
I seriously need to change my name. I like that. I love it. Dusty Fingers.
Likes it. But wait, Dusty Fingers says this is something your mama's mama would like.
Yeah, and he's right.
Yeah, my
He's
mama,
right.
I'm a mama, and yeah, me and my mama would like it.
Yeah, he's right.
I think so.
He's right. That's a really good assessment.
Chill groove, yeah. All right, so we
right.
are signing.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if they still want to Sign with
Right,
us.
signed it after our terrible feedback. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, DJ Love Shine would. I'm not swearing
Love
this
Shine.
year.
I
Love
love it.
Shine would bang the HE double hockey sticks out of this.
Wait a minute, hold up. Now wait a minute. Wait. You not doing what?
I'm
this
not
year?
swearing this year.
What
Love,
the do wah?
Love Shine. Love Shine would bang the doo-wah out of this song. So thank you for that feedback. And but you know what? We really want Candace to listen to this next one because this.
Well, what's the next one?
LTC has submitted 2 demos.
Okay.
So if we like the second one, this could be an EP.
So what's the next
So
one?
let's listen to
Is
Worthy.
what Worthy? Okay.
Yes, Worthy.
All right, guys. It is the DJ Spen Twitch, Mixcloud, YouTube, Facebook.
Periscope.
Right. It is Talent Tuesdays, and we are going through demos the way we always do at Quantize. So the next one is a track entitled Worthy. Here we go.
Turn it up a little bit, Spen.
I have got a purpose. I have got a goal. Life has got a meaning. Feel it in my soul. I am more than worthless. I am truth untold. Embrace the feeling. Connected to the whole. Traveling this distance, moment here I stay. Caught up in this madness, at the same time it is true. Gotta get this balance. Happy to enjoy the ride. I am worthy. I'm worthy for love. I'm worthy for love. I am worthy. I'm worthy for greatness. I'm worthy for greatness. I am worthy. I'm worthy for love. I'm worthy for love. I am worthy. I'm worthy for greatness. I'm worthy for
And that is Worthy. I think I'm gonna go first with this one. This guy TLC, TTC, LTC.
Wait, you cannot.
Oh, right, because it could be a girl
They
or it
all
could be a
have
guy.
nicknames because
Right, I gotta think
last
more gender
time
neutral.
You said names, and we said we are not here to embarrass
No,
anyone.
we aren't. But I can tell you honestly, this person can write, which is something that's very unusual now. The songs that he's put together here are very, very good within themselves. They are very they're put together well enough that they could be made into something really, really good quite easily. And I'm liking whoever this is as an artist. I'm actually liking them as an artist. And also, which is another thing. So Tommy, check this out. These tracks are 3 minutes.
What?
I mean, it's like they did them for radio. Whoever produced these records, like, did these as like radio records. They're like in, they're out. But I mean, these are all positive things. I love it. I love it. That's all I have to say. Let's see, who's next?
Mike, let's ask Mike.
Freaky Mike.
Yo, I love the sub bass in the track.
Uh-huh.
Like the way it plays with the kick. I like that. And
Yeah.
I like the arrangement overall. It feels kind of busy, but it works. So it's really smart. I like it.
Yeah, I think so. Agreed. Kelly, what are the people online saying?
Vocals are nice. Vocal drifts are nice. The voice is good, but not loud enough.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot.
What did you do? Did we lose you?
Did we lose Tommy?
It looks like it.
Okay, well, a DJ Spen remix would be in order. That's what DJ Biscuit said.
I agree.
I think a Mike Freak remix would be in order. To be honest with you, that would kill.
Yeah, Mixcloud says it's a worthy
happened?
song. Jay
Yes,
Honey
it
says
is.
it's worthy.
We don't know what happened to you, Tom. You might have to go out and come back in.
We don't see you. We
See
can
what
hear
happens.
you, can't
We
we?
can hear you, but we can't see you.
Yeah, we can hear you though.
Can you talk to us since we see?
Oh, here you go.
Can you tell us how?
Oh, there you go.
feeling?
He's back.
Oh, hey Tommy, how are you feeling about this one? Now we cannot hear you.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, let's skip on over to Adam.
All right, Adam.
Yeah, same as the
There he
first
is.
one. Same as the first one. I love the swing to this one. It's got a really nice swing to the beat. Vocals nice. Yeah, take it.
Yeah. I
Take
think
it
so.
now.
Yeah, take it down.
Thomas, what do you think?
I don't think you can hear us.
Can't hear him.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he muted by us? Maybe no.
No. We can hear him.
Yeah, I think we can hear him.
I can hear him whispering.
Yeah, we can hear him
Tommy,
cursing
if you
under
can
his
hear us,
breath.
please do not say any crazy things, okay? We can hear you live on Twitch, Facebook, Mixcloud, Periscope, and YouTube.
All right, all over the world, basically. All right.
All right.
Who's next?
So next up we have TLC, not to be confused with LTC.
What's the
okay.
song?
And this track is called "I'm in Love." We got the original mix and we got a dub. So
Okay, we're
if
gonna
you
play
can
them
check
both?
out both. That would be
Okay.
good.
All right, so here we go with "I'm in Love," the original mix.
All right.
Take me to a new high. Take me to a new high. Kissing you is ecstasy.
Thomas, can you hear us? Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Maybe it's
All
me.
right, Tommy, there you go.
Can you hear me?
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, we got you. What'd you
How you
think?
feeling
right.
about this one?
I love this song. Oh, hey, I've been nice doing this for the people out there. I've been nice about it because I think every record that we pick up should be a number one record, and I'm kind of like a Simon of Quantize. So
Simon who?
I
What's
am
Simon?
a Simon. That's on the voice. I'm going. So that really is the kind of song that I personally like. It has a lot of movement, has a lot of soul, has a lot of potential. There is some little stuff in the leads that we might have to work on. It's subtle, but the energy is what I think is what made Quantize. That kind of energy, the uplift, to make you happy, the somebody moving and changing with bridges and hooks and lyrics.
Right. Okay, Candace.
Yeah, I really like it too. It has a nice retro feel. It kind of reminds me of an old school kind of Jamiroquai track. I can't remember what it's called. Love something it's called. It's got that kind of feel to it. It's one of those tunes that probably, if it had come into the demo's inbox, I probably would have signed it without consulting you because so we don't lose it because I think it's that great. Yeah, it's a good tune. I like it a lot.
Kelly.
This one reminds me of I Hear Music in the Streets. There's something about the drums.
Probably the progression. You're talking about the progression
I
with
like
the
it. I
bass
really
line.
like it. It's disco, so it's my kind of song. It's a no-brainer for me.
All right, Mikey Freak.
Yeah, I love
What
it.
do you think?
I love it. I love that. You guys hear that unquantized hi-hat?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And
That
Adam,
is very smart. That's some.
Do you know what? When I first heard
I
this,
think so.
I got all nostalgic because when I first started playing, it just reminded me of something that Sulfuric used to bring out, the guitar licks and the keys and the vocals on it, and it just sort of took me back to like late 90s with that groove, that disco-y sort of house groove that they used to put out. So I was like, straight away, that was me.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Everything that everybody said, it's just kind of ticking all of the right boxes. It's a good track. I think from the production side, it probably needs some TLC. But that is, these are small things that can be worked on, especially from the post-production side of it. We're gonna probably be remixing this record for days. So it's a really, really good track, and I'm glad that they sent it in. But that was the original version. This is the dub version of the same track. It is Talent Tuesdays on the DJ Spen multi-channels. Check it out.
Take me to a new high. Kissing you is ecstasy.
for the sake of time, I'm gonna move forward with it a little bit.
I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. Kissing you.
Okay, I think it's a pretty safe place to start some comments. What do you think, Tom?
I loved it. Actually, the dub kind of works to really that bass line is really hot. It's just the kick drums is not matching it. If I had that, I'm speaking as a DJ. If I had that with the right drums on the beneath of it, that's a killer. It's a killer rhythm.
Yeah.
But you
It's
know
dope.
what? It sounds like that UK garage sound that we had back in the day. Maybe, and no offense when I say this, but maybe you don't get it because it was a UK thing. Like for me, this is like perfect. And if you're talking about remixes, you need to get someone like Booker T on it or something like that, or Neil Beard. They would kill it. It would just be the perfect package. Like I said with the original, we heard it. If I had heard this in the demo's inbox, I wouldn't have even consulted you. I would have emailed anybody. I would have just told you it was signed. I would have just said it's signed, it's done. Like, just trust me on this one. I think it's fantastic.
Kelly, you hear this insubordination that's going on, right?
No, Candace is the head of A&R for a reason. She's got a really good ear, and so that's why she's the head of A&R. Candace, are you logged into Facebook? What are people saying there?
I'm logged into Facebook. I'm not sure of the comments because I'm having to do it on my phone as well, because if I go into the system, I end up putting the comments on the page.
Yeah.
But people are saying, like, with the original one, they said it had a nice kind of 80s feel with a disco beat. They said, imagine hearing it on a system like the Docks. That must be an American.
Yeah, that's the Paradox.
Oh yeah, the
Paradox. Okay. But yeah, I can't. I'm going to try and refresh the comments because I have to do it on my phone, so it's a bit slow. Let me do it on here actually and see if I can get some more for you.
Mike, how are you feeling about it?
I love the sub bass line there complements the drums, I think.
Yeah, I
Really
think
good.
so.
Yeah. I actually like the dub better than the original now.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. With your
I mean,
type of
both
feel,
tracks
yeah.
are good, but
Yeah.
they're trying to compare the two. I think I'm leaning toward the dub than the original.
Right, and I would have to say that it's rare that, and I don't know if this is is this a relatively unknown producer, Kelly?
Hold on. Yes, I believe so.
I mean, it's really
I
refreshing to
believe
see
so.
somebody, sending out a demo that has a good dub, good vocals. It's kind of an all-around track. It's almost like, with the exception of a few minor things, we don't even have to touch it. It's a great project. Period. It's very good. Well done.
Yeah, I just managed to get the comments out. I'll just be really quick. So on Facebook, they're really loving it. So they're saying it's a great track, nice vocals, it's groovy, definitely has the soulful 90s feel, and the deep kind of garage bass line as well.
Right. All right. So up next, we're gonna go back to the tracks that didn't work before. The song, I think, is one of the track titles.
Oh yeah,
the guy that had two
that was
tracks.
Number 2. We're gonna call that person TJ, and they have
All right.
2 tracks.
That person's named TJ. TJ.
Yes.
DJ. All right. Here we go. It's the DJ Spen Twitch channels, and this song is called The Song. If I can get it to play. Oh, let's see what happens.
We can hear your comments. I'm still breath. The whole world can.
The Lay it till dawn. Lay it till dawn. Keep on dancing. Lay it till dawn. Keep on dancing. Lay it till dawn. Keep on dancing.
Okay, I think this is a pretty safe place to go ahead and start giving some comments. Candace, what do you think?
So there was a comment in the Facebook chat that said wine sipper, and you know what? I agree. You know, it's like one of those really good tunes for like the after work bars, and that's not a diss either because those bars they're like a kind of specialist market.
Right.
If it's for quantized, I'm not too certain, to be honest. I'm not too certain. I kind of don't think so. I think it has its place, but I don't know if we're the home for it. But that's not saying that it's not a good track, because I actually think it is a good track and it will do well in that kind of setting. But I don't know if it will work on quantized or unquantized.
Okay.
I can see Mike smiling, so I want to know what he's thinking.
No, because some people were commenting about Defected.
I
It
saw that.
Sounded like Defected, and I kind of agree with that. And I was just teasing Shelly J, like I didn't know who Defected was or what Defected is. I don't know who Defected is. What's Defected?
Right.
Did she say Google? She really believed you. Check out their page.
Check out Google.
I have no clue. What's a Defected anyway?
Right.
But yeah, it does feel like a Defected track.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it could work
Yeah.
for us.
Mm-hmm.
Finding like the right remix for it. I think
Yeah.
it could.
Tell me, what do you think?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Okay.
I work. Me and Spen and I work together a lot. So when soon as she came in and she wasn't on the best key for that song, I knew immediately that it's about the vocalist not fitting in the track. The production work on the music is rocking, but she has to sit in that pocket. So it kind of rubbed me the wrong way when she was singing on that kind of flat note.
Right.
No, y'all can fix it. Whoever did it, you can fix this. But the track is amazing. And it's doing this acid that's moving through. You got the long pads on it. You got these things. If you're going to put a vocal on top of something lush and stuff like that, they got to be on point because it's so much music behind them.
Yeah. Adam.
Yeah, I mean,
Adam Puppy.
sorry, I had to go rescue him. It's nice. It's a nice track. It reminds me of something I've heard on like the Head CD.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's nice to it's a nice vibe to sit there and chill to. Like Candace said, it's got its place. It's nice, and I think if somebody was to put a bit more work in it, it probably would do well. But Is it for quantize? I would say no. But
Right.
it's nice enough. I'm not dissing it. I'm not. The production's nice, but something just doesn't. It's a nice track.
Right. Kelly, what did you think?
It's not my kind of track, but I'm actually surprised that how many of you said no. I was expecting something a little different. So what do you think?
Wait a minute, Kelly. That's not an answer, Kelly. That is not an answer. Kelly, what did you say? What is your answer? That wasn't an answer.
I was prepared to agree to say yes because I thought all of you. Well, I really, really thought, especially you and Mike, would say yes. It wasn't bad to me. This is one of the ones where if we were not broadcasting and we were just listening, I'd say I could go either way. Honestly, that's what I would say because it's musically it sounds or technically it sounds not too bad, and it's but it's not something I would listen to, so I don't have a strong opinion. But I think it's the way they put it together. I think it's actually pretty good.
Do you know what I think actually? And we said this last time, and we need to just hurry up and do it for our chill compilation. It will work really well.
Yes.
So
Yes.
And this is the second one, Candace, because we had one last time.
Yeah. So where I said like it needs to kind of find its place, that's kind. I think
That's the place.
if it's on quantized, that's where its place would be. Somebody in the comments, I can't remember who said. I think Mike said it. That someone in the comments said it's a kind of real defected track, and it is. They did that whole bar grooves and all that good stuff. But we can also find a place for it in quantize, and I think it will be in our chill section.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel the same way. I've played in front of quite a few different types of crowds.
Really?
Especially, especially somewhere in like Europe. I could see that record working somewhere in Europe at not necessarily a packed dance floor, but definitely like a bar lounge kind of thing that kind of turns over into
Or that
a
beach club
disco
in
kind of
Greece.
thing. To be honest with you, the vocal didn't bother me. I like the track kind of for what it is. I just think it for me, it didn't have enough oomph. I think it has, when I think of a record like Swimming Places, like, you see what I mean? And if you take that direction with it, as far as like going from a remix standpoint, I think you'd have a hit. You definitely would have a hit. But speaking of that, this track that's playing right now is by the same producer. Let's check this out.
what you all think. I am actually going to surprise most people who know me and my style and reverse my what I said at first. And I believe, Candace, that we have two tracks for our Quantize and Chill compilation that we are going to work on. That we just haven't had enough projects to fill it, but I think these could be two really good tracks for the Quantize and Chill compilation. And I just want to address someone, I don't remember who it was, one of our regulars in the Twitch family said it's not soulful. And I know that everyone thinks of, well, DJ Spen is a soulful, the number one track source soulful artist.
Really?
So yes.
What kind of shameless plug is that?
It's not a plug. It's not a plug. It's facts.
Plug.
It's not a plug. It's facts. You're humble, but I'm just saying. So anyway, yes, he is a soulful artist, and he is the head of Quantize Recordings. But we do have unquantized, and everything we do is not necessarily shoved into that soulful genre. So I am going to use my golden buzzer.
Where is it?
Which just means that no one on the team is willing to argue with me. That's all that means. And I'm going to say we're going to sign these two. But I do want to hear from everyone else, and I want to hear what you guys think. So, Candace, do you think we can pull off a Quantize and Chill with these two tracks?
Yeah, I definitely do. I mean, again, I feel like this second track also has that kind of bar vibe again. But I'm not gonna lie, I was tapping my foot to it. And if I was out, I mean, right now we're in Adam tier 5. I don't know. We're locked down. We're just UK. We're locked down, so we're not going anywhere. But if I could go somewhere and go to a nice bar, and I heard that track, I wouldn't be mad at it. I really wouldn't be mad at it. Like, you know, there's sometimes you hear a tune and you're just a bit like, but I still drink anyway. That one I thought was quite nice. It had a really nice vibe. So yeah, Kelly, I've just texted you something actually. Don't say it out loud, but I just had an idea that we could put something that we could do in relation to these tracks. So yeah, stay tuned.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And someone says that we it needs to be cleaned up a bit. Again, I'm just, we try to stay humble, but I will say, when have we ever released anything that was not clean? So yeah,
some stuff we released
that was a long time ago.
Dirty, nasty.
Well,
gritty,
no,
grimy.
dirty, nasty, grimy. Yes, we do that. We do like to get down and dirty. But this is my real life. But I think what they meant was, technically, we clean up all these guys. We do clean up, everything that we release. Sometimes we just have some really, really strong producers who are in tune with what we do, and we don't have to touch it at all. No mastering, nothing. No mix down, nothing. No. But there are a lot of tracks that we receive that we just put a little touch, a little clean, dusting a little bit, mop the floor a little bit. So we will clean it up. The tracks are not going to sound exactly like you're hearing. We're just going to put a little quantized or unquantized flavor on them before we release. So, Mike, how are you feeling now that you've heard the second one?
Yeah, now that you've heard, we're definitely doing something with it. I guess you can't really tell too much.
Yeah, man, I love the drum. I love the drums. I like that funky drums. Like that break beats. It's really cool. I like those things. So it's pretty groovy.
I want to say something. I actually am going to retract what I said. Hearing the second one, it made a better understanding of what the producer was doing.
Right.
And you know what I mean? And said, okay, I get it. You kind of DJ Pierre, kind of little Lewis in production underneath of that. But and the second one, you could hear that. You could hear that, wait a minute, you have incorporating some classic house rhythms and on top of this new, more laid back where everybody is. So I really loved it. I would love to re-edit it and make it a bang track underneath of it because the track was that rocking.
Tommy, Greg Pickett said just go ahead and sign it already so he can just loop the heck out of it.
Picket fences. My gosh, I have not heard from Greg Pickett in a long. What's up, baby?
What's up,
What's
Greg?
up?
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam, how are you feeling about this artist now that you've heard the second track?
Do you know what? I've not heard that second track, obviously, because I wasn't here the first time. But listening to it then, I liked it. It's good. If that was the first track when Boris lets us out of the house that I heard in the
Boris
box,
lets you out.
I would be the first on the dance floor. I liked it. It did. It had sort of like an old school vibe. I can't really put my finger on it at the minute. Sort of like
Yeah.
a Balearic sort of. I don't know. It's quite driven, and it didn't need that. It didn't need a lot of vocals for it
Right.
to be driven and for it to be sort of like. I can't put my finger on it, but I liked it. I've not like I said, it's the first time
Yeah.
I've heard it, so. But
Yeah, these are the type of kind of like it's really weird. It's like you know that period when we were kind of going through like this real serious deep dark underground thing like in the mid 2000s till about 2012 2013. The rhythm track is killer, the drums are killer, bass line killer. And combined with everything that's some elements of what's going on now. The sound is fresh, so I think it's a good record, and I love it. It's very well done. You want to go up to turn it up? Turn it up is the next track.
Turn it up.
Yeah.
If this song does not turn it up, that's a strong name. I just feel like if you're gonna have a song called "Turn It Up," I better dance in 2 seconds. SP. That's
All
the
right.
artist.
Well, we're about to
we're gonna
find
see.
out. Yeah, we're about to find out. Here we go. Right. Ooh. Oh yeah, baby. You're in the spotlight. It's the DJ Spen Twitch, Mixcloud, YouTube. I don't know what is it. What was the other old network that Paris? No, not Periscope. No, the other one that I usually get confused sometimes. MySpace. Man, seriously, I'm just talking over this to make sure that nobody can steal it. All right. I don't even know.
I'm gonna break a rule here.
Yeah. Tommy, go ahead and start. I'll leave it with
I'm ready
you
to break
because you're the
rules.
one that had the lights on. What do you think?
But that was my version of like, if I could golden buzzer it, it'd be
That was
bam.
golden buzzer. Tommy used the golden buzzer.
Personally, I just love really dynamic vocalists, and
Yes.
she carried it and with this big voice that we don't hear it as much in newer music because everything is now a little bit more mature. So to find vocalists like you, whoever you are bad. You are bad. You would turn any club I would go at.
Wow.
Props to the producer that matched her and did the stack with the backgrounds and took a progression that went all the way up and kept going.
Yeah, and it's still going. This is ridiculous. Now you are.
Yeah, she's almost giving me an Ann Nesby vibe.
Yes!
And that's that, that's like that get down and
Man,
dirty.
I mean, for a second,
Yeah,
I actually thought it was Ann Nesby.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
she would.
yeah.
Whoever this vocalist is
The
hitting
vocals are
some stuff.
Yeah, I'm all over this. I'm gonna break a rule. DJ Sydney Perry, you are bad. Okay? And if you do not sign this record with us, I'm gonna say what the duo. I'm loving this. Candace, I know you
incredible.
love this. I know you got to, Candace. Do you love it?
Yeah, I definitely love it. I thought, I love the intro. I was like, wow, nice keys. And then it really did build up really nicely. Really nice kind of soulful, rich kind of vocal. And it made me just close my eyes and just think, oh, the last time I was in Ministry of Sound, like at a Bobby and Steve kind of party, like it would have been like the perfect kind of just track for something like that. So yeah, I think it's great. I think it's really, really great.
Yeah.
All right, Mikey, what up?
Yeah,
What up?
Let's do it. Sign it. Get the
All right.
contact paper
All right.
in.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. Mr. Renner, what up?
Reinhardt.
Oh, Reinhardt. See, I'm so used to Kelly saying Renner. And I'm like, hold on, that can't be Renner. I'm looking at Reinhardt. But I'm used to it, so you're going to have to forgive me. I'm going to mess it up a little bit more, but it'll be all right. We'll get it. What do you think?
So it first started and I thought, yeah, this is nice. And then it kept going and it kept going and it kept going. And I was just thinking, get Spen remix, get Gary Hutchins, get Tommy on it, get Jihad Muhammad.
Right.
Everyone. The whole gang on it.
Right.
You know what? I agree with that, but what I am going to say is it was strong enough on its own. Sometimes it doesn't need a Spen remix. No offense, I know you're my boss. I probably shouldn't say that, but it doesn't always need a Spen remix. That it was tight. That I
was.
thought anyway. It really was.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
it's
first
tight.
name that came to me was Jihad Muhammad because it's a nice house track and I thought that sound good with a bit more of a sort of an Afro feel. I love the track anyway. Let's not take anything away from that track. It was amazing.
Yeah, no,
Just
I
stuff going
completely
through my
agree.
mind, and I was like, whoa, this is just so much. But the original track in itself, forget about everything else, was fire, as they say.
Yeah, fire is an understatement. That's straight up smoking nuclear warhead. That record can go very, very far. All right, and the last of the Mohicans.
No, we should have two more.
We have
should
two more?
have,
What are the two?
Initials BE to you, Lord, and initials SD, you don't know.
All right, so let's see. Let's do initials SD. You don't know.
Have we said
Um,
no to anyone yet?
We have not, which is shocking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is a
this is
very,
great.
very good day.
I'm your lucky
Woo-hoo,
charm.
yippee. My gosh. All right. So this is Spin. You don't know.
Spin. SD. You don't know.
No, it's not. That's the wrong one.
Oh.
This is right. We heard that one before. This is You Don't Know. SD.
You don't know how low I was. You don't know how hurt I was. You don't know how sick I was. You don't know how bad I was. Don't tell me how to praise my God. I can leap if I wanna. I can shout if I wanna. I can run if I wanna. I can scream if I wanna.
Okay.
So I don't know about reading some of these comments. I
Some of the
asked you
people
all.
here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was asking the fam to tame some of your savageness, but you couldn't help it, could you? So some people in the chat feel like they recognize this track, and so someone I don't even know what to say about the comments. But anyway, oh really? So another member of our team who's in the chat, DJ Johnny Jr. says this track is already out. Tell me more, Johnny Jr. Johnny, ciao ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Tell us more. DJ KW Griff, our family, Baltimore is in the house, says that was basically a complete snatch. Meaning
I would
that
like to see his face.
I think he means that it was borrowed. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it-
Maybe it got. You mean borrowed from a long time ago or recently? I mean, could it be that?
It sounds like Ron Carroll to me.
Yeah,
the
I was about to
vocals?
say it sounded like Ron Carroll.
Yeah.
The vocal sounded like that.
Yeah.
And the production sounds like, I don't know if you know the producer, the Capo. He does a lot of like Afro
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, someone else said that. Here, there's someone in
Yeah,
the
it
chat.
sounds like, it definitely sounds like a Da Capo track.
Uh huh.
Sure, so Don't know if
Tommy,
it's got snatched or not.
Tommy, Tommy, what do you think?
I'm shocked. Anytime something has to be debated, whether it's somebody else's, that's not a good look for a demo. When we do these and we listen to your demos, if you're using production packs or if you're doing this stuff, be very careful because we try not to do that. We never want to take something that has really been done by someone else, and we spend an
Right.
exhaustive amount of time trying to research where this came from and is it an original and do we have
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
change stuff around. So just because they said that in the chat, we're gonna have to do a lot of research.
Yeah,
Right.
thank you for saying that. We have had situations where people have used the same sample packs. Not that they did any cheating or anything. They bought the samples legally, but it just so happened the same two different people purchased the same sample and used it in a quite similar fashion. So we have to be careful, obviously. And we've actually decided that we're going to cut back on how many sample pack submissions we allow, and obviously we don't want to release the same thing twice.
Right.
So yeah, maybe
Yeah.
this one is just
Oh,
not.
someone ID'd it already.
What is it?
It's Cairo Drum Motions.
Like the whole thing, or is it like a
Oh,
combination
Johnny
of
Jr.
some
Did
stuff?
you did you did you Shazam that, Mike?
No, I have. No, I did not.
Oh,
But
you just know it.
Someone.
Oh, you see that someone put it in the chat? Yeah, I see that.
Right. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh,
I guess that we were saying yes to everything. Then this comes out.
Then this comes in. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me, in this person's defense, let me go back because maybe, and sometimes people do this, usually with our music, usually not with anyone else's songs, but sometimes people, this is hilarious. They'll say, hey, we really like your song that DJ Spen did, but it sounds better when I remix it.
Yeah, or put their own beats and
And they'll
stuff.
put their own beats
Or
and
do
they'll
what we
send
call
it.
a Tommy Davis tour record.
Yeah, and they'll send it back and say, what you need to do is release my version as a remix because it sounds so much better than DJ Spen's original mix. So perhaps, I don't think so, but
No,
perhaps this
I don't think
person
so.
asked us to consider it as a remix, but I don't think so.
Right.
So, okay, that one was who?
That was Spin Doctor. I'm sorry, you don't know.
Didn't hear that. Didn't hear that.
I can't. I'm
That
sorry.
was SD, you don't know.
SD. You don't.
Yeah,
know.
we don't
Okay.
know.
So neither
So,
lie.
Yeah.
can I say something though?
yeah.
Well, I loved it though.
I knew it. Which is why I wanted to see what you.
Okay, hold up. Stop the presses. Good evening, DJ Spen. I wanted to send this re-edit. See what I'm saying?
Right.
We are not going to be hasty to make judgment.
Right.
This is a
Oh,
re-edit,
okay. It's a
which
re-edit.
means he took someone else's song and he re-edited it, and they want to see what we think. So, skirt, let's turn the car
Right.
around.
Yeah, let's.
And for those of you that are familiar with the original, how do you feel about this as a re-edit? If SD is watching, then they can hear your comments, but if not, I
Right.
will write back and tell them how we really feel about their re-edit, not a submission for
Right.
an original track.
Right.
So, okay, talk about that. And Gianni Jr. in the chat, since you were the first to ID the song, tell us how you feel. Biscuit, KW Griff, we want to hear from the DJs and the people who are familiar with this song.
Right.
Tommy, how do you feel now that you know it's a re-edit?
Man,
Yeah, of course.
of course, I love the new movement in gospel house, and it was kind of reminiscent of a gospel house record, and it had that kind of vibe. And we have a gospel album coming out, and it would have fit perfect on that compilation. So let me say this: if the re-edit and we pursue it and find out we can license it and do the re-edit, it would be nice.
Right.
It would be nice.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't said anything. Just listening to everybody else's comments. I think the vocal was a little bit much.
Oh, yeah, that was a lot.
The beats were killer. And for what it is, it would be decent. It needs a little bit of tweaking, but it's decent. I would definitely, if I'm in kind of deep Afro mode, it would be something that I would play. But like I said, the vocals a bit much. Probably needs some mixing,
a little
and
tweaking.
yeah, and that's about that. But it's definitely playable. I would play it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's my initial thoughts. What's everybody else saying?
They agree with Tommy, and they have some other funny comments, as only our quantized virtual fam can do. Shout out to Tracy
Savage.
Stevens, one of our graphic designers extraordinaire. She's in the chat, and she is a true house music lover.
Oh Lord, yes.
She said
Music lover, period.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She made it funny. She said they created a new genre called haunted house. I said I wasn't gonna do this, and I'm not. I'm not.
Haunted house.
SD.
Okay.
You had some good feedback from Tommy, and so we're interested in if you have some original work. If you have some projects, we're going to urge you and encourage you to keep making music. That's why we're here, and we can't continue without new music. So if you have some original work, we will be happy to hear it. And with that, we're gonna move on to the next song.
Right. The last track is called "To the Lord"
By B.E. Because don't
by B.
B.E.
By B.
Lord.
All right.
Is
Here
this
we
some
go.
good gospel house?
We're gonna find out.
I don't wanna do this life by myself.
Okay, I think this is a safe place for us to do some comments. Let's go with Candace. What do you think?
Knew you'd come to me first. You know, it's so different, but I kind of like it. It's got this kind of like 80s
Yeah.
80s pop music, like a Depeche Mode or something. Someone said Depeche Mode, yeah, like a Depeche Mode kind of thing, but with like a house remix of it.
Right.
I feel like it will work well with this quantize and chill division that we're now doing. I think we should do a division, Kelly. Not just a cop, not just one cop. We should make a whole new sub label because I think it's okay. I like it a lot.
Huh. Interesting idea. It reminds me of, you know, that kind of like 80s almost kind of Phil Collins-ish kind of sound. Or like more like New Order actually. It's really what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, really, you know, Yes, New Order, that kind of thing. So that being said, I don't think it's necessarily a fit for what we do, but it's well done, well produced. It's good. It's very good. I don't know.
I'm curious to hear if you take out that bass line. You know,
yeah, actually.
because the bass line is kind of conflicting. Like you take out the bass line,
Yeah.
it's a whole new different track. I think. Like, yeah,
I
think
see
I'm
what
gonna
you
dig.
mean.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna dig that one. Take out the
Okay.
bass line.
There it goes. So it's already a keeper in Mike's head. What do you think, Adam? What we got?
I'm not too keen. It's like New Order, sort of electro pop, that sort of genre. It's well made. It's not for me. I'd listen to it. I wouldn't turn it off. I'd listen to it, but it's not for me. I don't think.
Okay. And lastly, Thomas Aquinas, Sir Thomas Aquinas. What do you feel, sir?
All right, for the people that's listening and the people that's making these demos, it's not like we don't want to expand into other genres. It's just that we don't want to put you in when we have an audience that's looking for this and you make that. Well, we personally might like it, but in the numbers game and the market and who listens to our music, it's going to make a difference. So if people like this producer and other producers want to see us do more of this, y'all need to go buy the stuff that we put on compilations, that we take a chance and we say maybe there's an audience out there that doesn't want to be soulful, that wants to be a little bit more adventuresome. Then we could have more of a leg to stand on and pick up records like this. Right now, when on our markets on across the board, they look at us and they want to hear one particular sound because that's what we're known for. So we throw you in a pool and it doesn't fit because the people that need to hear you, they're not listening to that for us. They're not coming to us for that. So we've tried several times to do that, to go into other things to show that we are kind of open-minded and we can go other places. The problem is that those people in the genre that you're doing don't want to let the soulful people come in and do something that is for them, and they won't support you.
Right. Yeah, it's almost like, you know, when Candace said, you know, maybe we need to do a label that's literally called Quantize and Chill. You know, I mean, maybe it's time that we kind of venture off and maybe do something that we feel will fit, you know, a certain other kind of sound.
Yep.
But you know, like I said,
agree.
I think it's well produced, though. I really do. I just don't think that it's a fit for what we do in particular. And I think that is the last of the songs. Yes.
That is the last of the songs. But you know what?
What?
I think Candace and I may just go ahead and start that sub label.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there
You heard it here first.
Yes.
Why not?
you did.
Why not us?
I did.
If not us, then who? If not now, then when?
So
Understood.
Does that make it official now? Is this official?
I guess it is.
Okay.
Y'all see me over here playing dual roles with two
We'll have
headphones
to
on. I'm
talk
so
about.
happy I don't
We'll
have
have
to do
to talk
that.
I was
about
about to
this.
ask you about the headphones.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see.
Tommy's head was about to explode at the idea of another sub label.
Yeah, well,
can do
he'll,
it,
he'll be
Tommy.
all right. Yeah, well, he knows we can do it. He's actually and
Somebody
we've
says,
actually,
"Do it, sisters." Thank you, Shelly
Oh,
in New
there you go.
Zealand. We love you because she's always supporting us, and Candace and I are gonna rock this
Awesome.
thing.
All right. Well, let's see what girl power can do with Quantize and Chill, and I know it will be a successful.
Are y'all
successful-
serious? Oh,
We've
ladies.
been talking about it for. We've been talking about. No,
Yeah, it was
but
supposed to initially be a
it
compilation,
was supposed to
That's
be a
what I thought.
compilation.
which it still may start off
Yeah,
being.
yeah.
But
But
the bottom
there's a
line is
reason
that
why.
if there's a
It's
springboard,
not
it's a
just
springboard.
It's not just that we get this music. It's just that with the pandemic, all the data that's coming out, and for those of you that are like analytics people, everything we're hearing is that, we all know we can't be in the clubs. And
Right.
though some of you are hardcore and maybe you're banging it out in your kitchen every night, people have
To believe,
children.
yes.
People have families who are maybe not into that, constantly. And so there has been a trend towards more of a, just a little bit of an easier sound, which is what got Candace and I started talking about Quantize and Chill. We said, let's do a Quantize and Chill compilation. We've done a live stream, Quantize and Chill, and we've had some guest DJs on who wouldn't normally be, play the kind of music that we have. But we said, let's do Quantize and Chill. And it was a really, really nice stream. And we've been talking about it, and I think it's something that we will likely run with. Maybe start with a compilation and then see where that takes us.
Yes.
Right.
That's great. And we need more female producers as well. I
We
think.
do need more female
ahead.
producers.
All right.
And actually, if I'm not mistaken, one of these is a female producer. I can't remember which one. I tried to not, get a lot of information so I wouldn't be biased. But we do need more female producers. We know we have a lot of female DJs that listen in. Some of them are producers. And I'm going to call their screen names out, like Mai Tai and DJ Suze. And we have Anel in London. We have Amdusa.
Right.
Remember her?
Yeah,
she's
she was
off
really,
the
really
hook.
good.
Suze in Dubai.
Yeah.
What's the lady from Egypt? She is, oh my
Now, I
gosh.
don't even remember who she was, but
So
she
we
was
would
killer.
love to hear, to have some female producers on the label. It's obviously no secret. I mean, we're sitting here, you see us all. We're a minority-owned business, but we are also, there's a woman here as part of the executive team, and it means a lot, I can tell you, to both myself and Candace to have women work on the label and be a prominent part of what we do. And we know that women put a special touch on everything they do, and so we're excited to maybe go off in that direction a little bit.
Yeah, and speaking of women, we've got a DJ Ray record coming this Friday.
Oh, is it already?
Yep.
Yeah, that's coming this
Change,
Friday.
right?
No, not
Change. What is it?
The Journey.
The Journey. The Journey remixes. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We do a lot of music. The Journey
Yeah.
remixes.
By Richard Earnshaw.
By
So
Richard Earnshaw.
that's coming. And right now we have, and I'm going to play this. This is going to take us kind of out. But this is Damon Ramsey featuring Cherie Hicks. And this track is called I Found Love, that is out now on Track Source. So make sure you support our Baltimore brother like none other, word to mother. And anything else? Everybody?
No, we appreciate everybody for tuning in.
Yes, we do.
If there's anyone who wants to submit music, it's music at Quantize Recordings. If you would like to join us one Tuesday as a guest judge, we would love to have you on and to hear your comments as long as you can keep it quantized.
Right.
We would love to have you on, so just email us, music at Quantize Recordings. And thanks everyone for tuning in. We appreciate your support
Yes,
and your
we
love.
do. Thank you all. We are officially kind of out, but we're gonna let these couple of tracks play and then
How about
back and see
How
what's
about a
up.
DJ set from DJ Spen?
sorry. Not really a DJ set. I'm just gonna play a couple of records, Mike. So I don't know if you guys can hang on. That would be nice to see how this goes. It's the DJ Spen Twitch and Mixcloud and YouTube and Periscope and whatever.
You're listening to DJ Spen.
I never thought this would ever happen. The happiest day of my life was when I found you. It happened so unexpectedly. Yeah. Listen, I've heard it said all across the universe, just seek and ye shall find. I started out on a long and lonely search for the love that's in your eyes. Now they were leading here to you.
Adam, your puppy has power.
My destiny was you. There it was. Oh, I found my love into your eyes. I'm so glad I found you, baby. Tears of joy for the happiness you bring, for making sense out of my life, for appearing just when I was losing faith, for making all the wrong seem right. Yeah. See, they were leading here to you, baby. My destiny was you. I'm so glad I found you, baby. In your eyes, there was faith. I'm so glad I found you. When I looked in your eyes, there it was. Ooh, I was losing. So glad I found you. Who would ever believe it? I'd see the day you came in time. Now your love is mine. See, I found love when I looked into your eyes. There it was. Whoa, I found love when I looked into your eyes. There it was.
Peace to my man Jelly Bean Benitez. What up, baby?
I'm so glad that I found you, baby. Yeah. Oh, so glad I found you, baby. Ooh, yeah.
All right, we getting ready to call it because I can keep doing this probably all night. We're gonna play one more after this, something from Soulful Storm, but this right here is Tasha LaRae, Brother Basil, my boy Tommy Davis, and their remake of what is the name of this song? I don't even. It's terrible. I can't even remember the names of how. This is Do It Properly, the dub version, and then I'm gonna leave you with something from Soulful Storm to finish what we're doing for this evening. Peace to my man Real Soul out of LA. Peace to everybody in the chat. Good night and thanks to our UK fam, right?
Including our team, Adam and Candace. It is almost midnight for them.
Right, so we're gonna let y'all go because, like I said, I could probably do this all night.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. What do you mean I can't?
Okay, yeah, sure you can.
Peace in the valley, peace in the city, and peace to your souls.
What are you telling what you were gonna play?
Oh yeah, this is something from my brand new album coming out next month. It's called Soulful Storm. Hope you guys enjoy it. But this is a track that I did with Jovan and Tasha LaRae. It's called Soulful Storm. And I'm out. Thank you, Candace. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Adam. Freaky Mike, get funky with it.
Good night, everyone.
Y'all asking for filter like you want more cowbell. on that note, we're out. See ya.
Protecting all of your heart from everything you feel. You can hide the truth in your eyes, baby. You know it's real, but I can't tell you what to do with your heart.